athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated in our ground.
All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Menomonie. We are just getting set up here. They are doing the World Cup walkout right now. We are going to get right to the national anthem right away here. So we will bring that to you in just a minute. All right, there was your national anthem. We got that out of the way. Now we're going to go through some starting lineups.
For the River Falls Wildcats, number 1, Henry Rulin. Number 4, Boz Berg. Number 9, Will Pacheco. Number 11, Tustin Todd. 12, Wyatt Nelson. 15, Charlie Freeman. 16, Jonas Longsdorf. 18, Graydon French. 20, Ty Wise. 22, Kylie Selleck.
They got his name right.
Andres Shuttle.
No,
All right.
I see nobody's wearing sleeves tonight.
Charles Conley and Jonathan Wentz.
Everybody,
Why, is it cold out?
It's a little chillier tonight.
Mitch, you
Welcome
got your
back.
flannel on.
Right on.
Yeah, Mitch comes prepared.
Number 1, Caleb DeVries. Number 3, Monte Zosky.
Mitch thinks it's a little cold out there. John, can you hear me way over there?
Yeah.
Number 10,
Kind of like having my own spot. This is awesome.
You're gonna,
I think I like them other way. Here, let's try
whoa,
this.
yeah.
There we go. Going this way.
There you go. Need a piece of tape?
Maybe.
I got one.
Okay.
Got you guys. Oh, it's in your bag right next to you, down by your foot.
number 19, Eliel Melly. And number 22, Tanner Hughes.
Probably going to take you out at some point, Rich.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna take the camera out or the something.
Tonight's officials are Alex.
Yeah, John, you get your own little
Stewart and
Oh,
Dan
a little
Winkle.
booth over here.
separate booth.
Play
Spoiled.
soccer.
Jeepers.
Well, it's mostly just because nobody else wants to be by me. Let's be honest, Mark.
Well, what did you have onions on that sandwich?
bread.
There was
Sandwich
some red
bread.
onions on
There
there.
were- That's probably the truth right there. That was pretty funny. That girl walked up and asked for half your sandwich, pretty much. No. Oh, here she is.
Hi.
Yeah. How was the bread guts?
It was perfect.
Worth the ask, wasn't it?
Every single time I go to VSA, do you know the little gas station?
Tell her she owes me
with
$2.
nuggets?
I have no idea.
I always get a half sandwich just for the guts.
Just
before practice.
Perfect. He says he needs $2 for the guts.
Actually,
No.
thank you so much.
Way to go, John. We scared her. She scared it so bad she left. Oh, well. All right, so we are about ready to get underway here.
Let's get the kickoff going.
It is a nice, cool night. We should, like Mitch already stated, no sleeves, right?
Gonna stay nice and chill for
Gonna-
the game here.
Yeah. we're in a nice booth, so we're not going to worry about that. But I saw blankets and hats and mittens, and first time this year.
Toasty in here. I might open a window.
You got 2 of them you can work on. All right, so looks like the Mustangs are going to be starting off with the ball. We've got Tustin, Wyatt, and who's on that far side, John? Is that Boz on the top?
Mm-hmm.
Getting ready to run. Andreas straight out behind the top of the circle with Kylie and Charlie.
Yep.
Nice. I like it. New little look there. Then we got Ty, Will, Jonas, and Graydon French right in front of us. Well, referee's going to quick talk to the
Seeing if Henry's cheating.
Henry. Yep.
Oh,
see
boy.
if he's cheating right off the bat.
Well,
Yep,
He's
he
cheated.
is.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, didn't even get the game started. He's got the little baby shin guards in, and
U10 shin guards in.
U10 is probably given a little credit for how small those are. You've seen his legs. So we're getting Henry has a little equipment change here. At least he didn't get the yellow card this time for it.
part of the pregame, I suppose.
Game hadn't
so.
started yet.
Yep.
Yep.
I wonder.
Boys are talking to him, probably laughing about it. That's all right. Henry doesn't use them anyway. Okay. Getting thumbs up all around here. And we are underway. Menomonie is in there. I believe it's an all-black kit with maroon and yellow numbers, and River Falls is in their all-white kits with navy blue numbers. Ball gets knocked out of bounds right away.
Ooh, no ball, boys.
Oh, yeah. No ball chasers tonight. Get a little extra workout here.
Tell your guy to talk to the fans over there, Mark.
Yeah.
Speed this game up a little bit.
We got Graydon French throws that into Wyatt. Wyatt pulls that one back. Nice pull back. Finds a seam down the line for Tustin. Tustin's on the run down the far sideline. Cuts it in. Pops a quick shot right over the top of
Too
Boz.
short.
Came in, pinched
Hit
in a
it.
little tight. Chipped back in by Charlie. And that's going to go out for a Mustang throw-in on the far side. Boz kind of pinched in a little quick there, didn't he? Not a bad cross from Tustin. Charlie gets that ball into the middle to Andreas. Right up the middle.
Oh,
And a
nice
nice
ball.
back heel by Tustin.
still
Oh,
there.
squirts away from the goalkeeper. Tustin gets it back. Oh, tried to get a shot off and almost looked like it was one of those two-toe touches where it
Yeah.
hits both toes and skirts away from you.
Yeah, it just poked away.
He maybe was a little surprised that the ball was there. That was a beautiful back heel, though. Somehow it popped off the goalie's hands and back right to Tustin. Boy, we got, as usual, we got our Michigan fans right back on. First one's on the broadcast. Welcome, Michigan. Throw in on that far side. Comes across. Looks like it's going to go out for
Corner kick.
our first corner kick. You want me to keep stats on that again tonight, guys? Like normal?
Might as well.
Like
Mitch and I aren't going to, so if you want the stats on them, you better keep them.
Well, I already knew the answer before I asked. Oh, that takes a deflection. Wyatt Good cross there and gets deflected. Now the Mustangs are on the run down the far sideline. Jonas is there to slow him down. Nice job of putting on the brakes there. Mustangs maintain possession. Gets brought out to the middle. There's some room. There's an easy shot handled by Henry. That was about a 40-yard shot. I think the Wildcats will give that up anytime. Henry with the big punt right past the logo. Andreas gets a foot on it. Henry gets that ball, passes it out just a little too far out wide. Ty Wise was on the run. Throw in comes in. Will slows it down right there, and Ty switches fields with it. Little bit of a miscommunication there. Tustin gets this ball. Oh, and he springs Wyatt right down the middle. Wyatt's on the run. Hit a touch.
There it is. Nice.
Oh, nice. Tustin to Wyatt Nelson. Wyatt pulls it back, squirts one on near post. Just a beautiful shot by Wyatt. Your Wildcats take a 1-0 lead in the 4th minute. 5th minute, sorry. We did get a few seconds past there. John, you'll appreciate that, right?
I saw it.
Yep. Thanks for correcting me so quickly.
Score for River Falls, number 12, Wyatt Nelson.
That was a beautiful through ball by Tustin.
Yeah, Wyatt was all by himself.
Yeah.
Defender caught up to him, but he just
did a nice little pullback
and let her rip.
Henry's going out to get this one. Puts it right up the field. Boz tries to keep it in play. Just squirts out. Throw in comes in. Charlie gets that one right straight up to Wyatt again. Puts this ball in for Tustin. Gets a touch on it. Same move. Pulls it back twice. Oh, and he taps it inside. Just a very beautiful give and go. That one's just a
about 33 seconds later.
Thank you from Wyatt to Tustin Todd for the goal. Those two working great on the top of the box right now. Two nice moves in the box to spring that one. Another near-sided shot. Just went near post on that one.
Just a little tap.
Yeah, just tap it in.
Tustin Todd.
Yes, Wyatt Nelson to Tustin Todd.
Wyatt Nelson to Tustin Todd.
Just the reverse of what just happened. What'd you say, John? 33 seconds before that?
Yep.
That was a nice touch that Tustin did on the very first one on that, just to keep possession of that one and carry himself into the box. Here comes the Mustangs right away. Great play by Charlie. Gets that one out wide. Andreas gets that. Lifts his head up. Oh, and just about had the through ball again. Gets poked out for a Wildcat throw. And we got maybe a couple ball chasers now. Be able to help out a little bit. That'll be nice.
They must have been listening to the broadcast.
I'm sure they were. Henry taps that ball out to Will. To Jonas, back to Will, back to Henry. A little excitement in the crowd. It's always fun to see that. Oh, and Andreas gets taken out from behind. Bit of a dangerous play. I think that may be his one warning.
Yeah, don't do that again, number 11.
He just kind of got a little bit of a no more.
Got Kylie here.
Yeah, we got Kylie standing over the ball.
Put this one on net.
Right on top. Ooh, takes a knee straight up off a Mustang head and gets deflected right back to the goalkeeper. There's a punt right up to the logo. That ball's getting out wide. Ty's on the run. Mustangs right with him. Good run by Ty. Gets a boot on it and kicks it out of danger on the far sideline for a Mustang throw-in.
They play football here or no?
No. I believe they still play their football at Stout, correct? Yes, they do. Still, the younger ones, 9, 10, 11, or
JV.
8, 9, whatever, 8th grade, freshman football. It's a beautiful spot here. They get way too many fans for their football, John.
Pass it.
Oh, that's Andreas trying to work his way through 3-4 Mustang defenders
Graydon was wide open on the
down that
edge.
far sideline. This ball comes all the way back out to Boz. Gets tipped back all the way to Will. Now we're going to see you work these Mustang legs out on the front line. Boz with a good job of shielding that one. He's going to turn the corner. Puts on the Jets.
He wants part of this action.
Yeah. That was a good run by Boz. Out for a Wildcat throw-in. Wyatt takes that, throws it into Charlie. Switches fields. Graydon's wide open out here. Taps it just a little too far down the line. Andreas tries to save it. Just could not quite get a boot on it. Out for a Mustang throw-in. Graydon with a cheeky little heel click there and keeps it in. Taps it off a Mustang player again. Oh, and that ball just snuck out of bounds.
Did it? It did.
From what I saw. I was watching the ref with his flag, so I'm assuming it did.
Good call by the referee.
Great call again. You snorting over there, John? Kylie with a header. Took a little bit of a bump in the back, and the ref made that call real quick. So now we're at the same spot again where Kylie just did a free kick from here. Takes this one short. Oh, and there's a nice ball. Grady can run onto that one. Turn the corner, young man. Oh, he just could not keep it in. And we got our first sub of the night. Mustangs.
Here's the one corner that the camera can't catch.
Yes.
This will be a Mustang throw-in for those looking at home.
I can see you. Just can't see the young man ready to throw it in.
Yep.
We're right on the edge there. Ball comes right in. Graydon knocks that one out for a Mustang throw-in again. He thought otherwise, but the ref was all over that. Big throw into the middle of the field. And that's going to go out for another Mustang throw-in. Ooh, and that gets tossed in and
Go.
heavy touch down the sideline. Oh, for a Wildcat throw-in. Kylie tossed it into Tustin. Tustin turns the corner here. Oh, he tries to go through the legs of the defender. Just could not quite get it. Jonas stops the attacker right there. Andreas picks this one up, taps it to Wyatt. Chips it up. Oh, and Tustin was
Offsides.
just off. That one was close. Ball kind of took one extra touch just to get to him. Might have just caused him to get offsides. So we're in the 12th minute here. Your Wildcats are up 2-0. There's a deep kick. Graydon gets a left foot on it. Jonas comes out to slow down the attack there. Andreas wins that ball back. He's got his head up looking around. Jonas is going to come get that one. That stays in. That is, now it just went out. It went a lot farther than I thought it would. John, are we doing a three-back, a little bit of a three-back line here?
I don't think so.
He kind of looked like, because Jonas was pushed up pretty high there for a little bit.
I think they're just taking turns going
kind of
up
moving around here and there. I couldn't tell if he did a three-back and was.
I think they're just taking turns, making a little press.
Taking their space where they can.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea. Nice, Graydon. Good battle there. Gets the touch on it. Andreas comes over to help out. Some good shielding of the ball there. Mustangs are building up out of the back. Oh, that one was fortunate not to get through. There was a player running right behind Ty. Here comes Boz streaking down the right sideline. Oh, and the Mustang player just got a boot on it to stop him right there. But Boz had a head of steam going. Charlie looking for options, goes all the way back. Ty chips that one up into the middle. Tustin gets a head on it. Only gets as cleared as far. Oh, and that goes off the crossbar. That was Wyatt Nelson with the shot.
That was a banger there.
Yeah, that was a.
Shoot it.
Kylie's coming in. Oh, and another one. Oh, and Andreas cleans it up. Wow. Just a sequence of events right there that just was all over the place.
Double doink.
Yeah, we got. Oh, yeah, nice one. To your Minnesota Viking reference, the double doink off the crossbar, and they finally clean it up and tap that one in. Andreas Shuttle with the goal in your
Crossbar must be flat.
14th minute. The first one knocked straight down. Yeah. And then the second one ricocheted all the way over.
And for Menomonie, number 7, Nunu Zhang.
Superfan Lincoln Tremaine is on. Hey, Lincoln. Always good to have you on the broadcast with us. All right, so we are in the 15th minute here. Here comes the Mustangs right down the center. Jonas stops that one right there. Kicks that one out. We got another substitution happening for the Mustangs. Some great pressure early on, I'd say, John, on the front line. Just working well and getting some good passes up there. The through balls are connecting tonight.
Yep.
And for Menomonie, number 4.
Yeah, they're definitely making their touches a little better.
Ooh.
Their passes.
There's a good step by Jonas. Finds Tustin.
Send him.
Look
There
at
you
he's
go.
finding
Nice.
Boz on that far side.
Oh, Boz.
He ran right by it. He's a little too fast. Ooh. There's a call right there. Is that Wyatt that got tripped up?
Yep.
Wyatt gets a little clip from behind, goes down. Probably see Kylie Selleck stand over this ball again. This is in good range. Is Tustin standing with him?
Got called off.
Kylie got called off. Tustin's ready to put this one on net. That's going right at it.
Oh, nice.
Boy.
What a shot.
Who got up on that one? Was
Wyatt
it
did.
Wyatt? Going out for our second corner kick of the night, I believe.
Wyatt
I
Nelson.
thought you were keeping track.
I do. I got it right here. I just had to make sure it was correct. Wyatt, one of our smaller players, went up high and high pointed that kick, huh? That was a good one. Let's see what we can do here. We got
Okay, everybody's in the box. Everybody's in the goal.
everyone's in goal. Yep. Oh,
I think that
Going
might
out
have been Ty got a little.
well,
on it.
it got deflected, so it's going out for our third corner kick.
Other side now.
That was just far post and just barely missed. So now we got Wyatt Nelson standing over it. Curves that one in.
Wow.
Oh, boy. There's Tustin. Oh, Tustin hits it. Was looking for a handball call. I didn't see it.
Good job by the keeper.
Yeah. Got deflected. And here come the Mustangs right away with a deep ball. That's going to stay in. Woo, boy. That's going
Penalty.
as a push against the Mustang player as Jonas got taken out.
All right. Somebody get back in the goal. Somebody watch goal.
Henry kicks that one right out. And
I
we
don't
got-
like that play.
Nope. Yeah, you don't like when the goal gets left wide open, do you? We've seen that happen before. We got a substitution happening here.
Menomonie, number 21, Carlos.
Gage Brunkhorst is stepping on for Graydon French. And
Iowa, and number 19.
Dominic steps on for Bosberg. That goes right out of bounds for a Wildcat throw-in. Gage is going to take that one. Got players open all around him. Swing it around.
Get some
There you go.
good passing around.
Chips that one back to Gage. Gage back to Jonas, all the way up to Tustin. Good job of breaking the pressure.
Nice.
Here's a run for Wyatt.
Wyatt.
Right up the middle.
Oh.
Just got a little bit of a chest
He started
deflection
that
on
run
it
before
Tustin even
Tustin
kicked
even
it.
turned around. That was beautiful.
Oh, and there's a nice touch by Charlie.
pass.
There it is. Tustin in the middle. Oh, and he doesn't quite get all of it.
Oh.
But right there to clean it up is Wyatt Nelson. Nice little passing in the box. One was a deflection. Your Wildcats go up 4-0.
Good second effort.
It's a good job of crashing the net and staying with that the entire time.
It's halfway through the 19th minute here.
Halfway through the 19th. We are. You're all over the clock tonight, John. Keep me on check. So does Tustin get an assist off that or
No.
banged it off the goalie for...
Actually, I don't know how that works.
I'm not sure how that works either.
It was his shot.
It was his shot and then...
Deflection.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy, here comes Henry. Oh, Henry gets big. Oh, and the Mustangs chip it off the post. Good job of Henry getting big down there and trying to get a hand on the ball, but the Mustangs strike quick down there trying to...
He got around him, too.
He got around everybody down there real quick and just popped it right off, but lo and behold, he was offsides.
Was he?
Well, he's taking this kick way up.
You're right.
So
I
didn't see the flag come up, but I trust the refs.
Yep.
Here we go, working that ball all the way around again. Good job of breaking that pressure again. Oh, and Andreas just kind of got out of his reach. And then here comes the Mustangs. Oh, Jonas stops that one. He's got Tustin going right down this near sideline. Got runners in the middle. Comes to the top. Oh, and did that take a deflection? No, it did not, says the far ref.
That was a shank wedge.
I'd say.
Had some right-hand curve on it.
Those are always, I think, John, we were talking about that not too long ago. Those are hard to hit when you're running away from the ball and the ball's rolling away from
You
you.
got to point your toe.
Yeah. You got to get over the top of it.
goal kick for the Mustangs comes straight up the middle of the field.
You always talk about your backspin with your
With my wedge? Yeah.
That was more how you usually hit your wedge.
That's exactly right. But I don't know how to do it, honestly. When I do it, it's an accident. I don't ever mean to do that with my wedge. But when I do, I always tell you it's on purpose. Mustangs just chipping it around a few players. Oh, Wildcats just starting to stab at the ball. Here comes a chance. Oh,
Nice
direct
save.
at Henry, and that was a
Nice save.
hard shot. Took that one square in the hands and barely spills it out, just close enough so he can come and pick it up. Oh, and that almost got Andreas's head just to chip it over, but
Too short.
Dominic's on the run down there to keep the Mustang out wide. Goes out for a Wildcat, throwing deep in our end. Is that Ty Wise going over there to pick that one up?
Couple subs coming in. One for Ty, one for
Andreas.
In for Falls, number 18, Graydon French, and number 23, Landon Wilkins.
So we got throw in on the far end. Comes all the way back to Henry. Takes a look around. Taps it back up to Graydon. Comes to the middle to Charlie. Good to see Will back there. He didn't play a full game last time, did he?
No.
I'm
He
pretty
played
sure-
played a little bit more
Played
on
a-
Saturday, though.
Yeah. Not sure what his injury was. Here's a good chance by the Mustangs. Oh, and they're going up for 3 points. Up and through the uprights.
Menomoni's had some chances here.
They've had a couple of good
They
opportunities
need to,
here.
Stiffen her upper lips here a little bit back there.
Yeah,
A
that
little
back
complacent. eh?
back line getting a little ball watching, maybe. Henry gets this one right up. Dominic's going to get a boot on it. Turns it back inside. Oh, and Kylie, just past Kylie, but that's going to get knocked all the way back harmlessly to Henry. Drops this ball and goes right up towards Landon. It's going to go right out of bounds for a Mustang throw in about midfield. We're in the 24th minute of this first half. Will gets a nice touch on that. Kylie sends it all the way back to Henry. Chips it right back to Charlie with a little header flick. Looks like we had a little bit of a hold there on Landon.
Yeah, I think so.
Just had a little bit of a arm wrap up there. So your Mustangs have a free kick about midfield. Puts it right on the 18. And that is going to get chipped right out for a goal kick. And the Mustang player went down a little hard there. Will's going over just to check on him. I didn't see much there, but I saw him go down.
A little cramping.
Oh, and we are going to stop the clock right here to tend to this injury quick. Yeah, I suppose, you know, cramping can happen on a night like tonight. You wouldn't think so, but it always can. It's a nice, cool evening. Sometimes those are the days.
There's a little fall in the air.
Well, I mean, did you see Mitch's shirt? He just looks like fall tonight.
I'm
That is sharp, Mitch.
I mean, if we
Gotta look the
could,
part.
if we could swing the whole camera around, we'd get you. But that'd be a tough ask, wouldn't it?
Just missing the bow tie, I suppose.
A bow tie. All right, so good to see the Mustang player up and walking off on his own power. So we got Henry with a goal kick when we restart here. Goes up towards Landon. That ball's going to go all the way back to the Mustang goalkeeper. Kicks it right up. Gage gets a head on it. And closest Wildcat was Wyatt. That's a nice ball. It just goes out of bounds. Mustangs made quite a run for it. Not sure if it caught Grady and Will by surprise, but Landon, keep your arms down. Yep, keep your arms down, Landon. Just keep running them out. Eventually, he'll run out of room. Little chip over the top. Kylie intercepts that one. Mustangs regain possession and bringing it down that far sideline. They're looking right down the center of our defense when they've been attacking us right now. Good patience there by Graydon. Oh, and he gets taken out.
Nice tackle.
Yep. Right into the center again. Nice save by Henry again. That's his third real quality save.
Big save.
This be a corner for.
It should be their first corner.
How many corners have they had?
When I say
Zero.
they're first before this 0.
I was just wondering if you're keeping track.
I got it right here, John.
Are you using a pen?
Yep. I can't erase it,
In for Menomonie.
so they better make sure of their calls.
And number 18, Ping Zhang.
All right, let's see what the Mustangs have in store for a set piece. In swinging, Henry goes up, gets 2 fists on it. Can't quite get it all the way cleared, but defense steps up there and goes out for a Mustang throw in. All right, defense push him up. Dominic was looking to steal that one.
There he is.
He's going to get this ball out wide. Dominic's on the run. Taps it into Tustin. Looks for a return. Oh, and here comes...
Offsides? No.
No. Is that Wyatt?
That was Landon.
Landon? Landon with a nice finish. That was a beautiful touch from Tustin. I looked over to the AR over there right away, too. Because I was just wondering if he was a step or not, but looks to be onside.
Tustin 5 to 23, Landon Wilkin.
What's the mercy rule?
8 after 60.
After 60.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and do that.
It's not illegal, is it?
No.
Plenty of time left.
Yep. Yeah, so we're in the 28th minute, and your Wildcats take a 5-0 lead on a nice touch there from Tustin to Landon. And there's a nice ball down the sideline. Mustangs keep that one in. Charlie battling,
Careful, Charlie.
just got around him. He was outside the box, but that's going out for the Mustangs' second
Number 2.
corner kick. That last one was a nice corner kick. In swinger, and Henry had to go up and get a couple of hands on it. See what they have in store for this one. Not as many bodies right on Henry this time. Be a left-footed up high to the top of the 18 and nobody there. Ball hits the ground.
Gage gets a foot on it. And Charlie, I believe, just clears it out. Or was that Jonas that had a...
Oh, Jonas went off.
Did he go off?
I think Ty came back on.
Gotcha, I missed
the
that.
6, and Charlie dropped back to the
Gotcha.
center.
There's Kylie Selleck just chipping that one into the neighbor's woods. Big throw in right to the middle of the field, and here comes Ty. Oh. Dominic gets this ball all the way back to Henry. Henry puts it up towards Tustin. Wyatt gets it. Taps it right down, and Tustin just was not quite ready for that run.
On his heels.
Yep, he was still recovering from the little chip on the chest he took. Dominic stops the ball right there. There's Wyatt again, chipping it into Tustin. Tustin, couple moves, pulls it back. One more pullback, just could not stop his momentum fast enough. Well, and that's going to go out for a... Oh, and there's the Mustangs' leading rusher right now is up to 10 yards. Okay, no, now he's getting pushed back. There we go. Now he lost a yard on that rush.
Legal throw in, too.
Yep, I saw that. John will never get those anymore. We were in...
Like Saturday they called a couple, too.
Was it?
Yeah.
I wasn't with you, but did they call a couple in Rice Lake?
I think so.
I think it was Rice Lake where we finally got a couple of those.
Yeah, they feel like the last couple of games they've been calling a little.
They must be listening. Well, we know they are. There's a nice ball from Tustin to Dominic. Dominic cuts in, gets pinched off of it, trickles over. Oh, Landon tried to get it back over to Dominic. Graydon pinched up high from his defensive position there. Going out for our fourth corner kick of this half. Is that Wyatt Nelson back there to take this corner kick?
Lefty,
so it should swing in. Looking short to Tustin. Pulls it back around twice, 2, 3, 4 times. Chips it to the top of the 18. Graydon right there to pick it up. Nice job, Charlie. Gets it back to Graydon. Out wide to Dominic. Oh, and he must have come from an offside position.
It's the only thing I could think of because he wasn't offside there.
He really wasn't, but he must have just worked his way around a player and come from that offside position to get open. So we got a free kick for your Mustangs in the 32nd minute. Goes right up the middle again. That's about, their whole attack has been right down the middle. Good job by Ty. Up high to Tustin. Oh, and that's a nice ball through. Oh, and he just got him. That one was close. They have a much better angle at it than I do.
Call by the referee. We don't want no cheating.
No cheating,
I'm going to
please.
be busy for a while, guys. I just found a loose screw
Uh-oh.
on the sill here, and I
You
can't
got to find where it goes. Oh, and here's
Good
Tustin
ball.
coming through.
He's onside. Oh,
That one, the keeper just goes down and kicks that one. Clears it up to a far side in front of the Mustang bench. Will is there to just chip it out, stopping the Mustangs right there. Well, good luck, John. That's the good puzzle you found.
I mean, I've looked at every spot in here. There's not a
loose missing
hole.
screw.
No,
Man.
this is going to be a tough one.
Yep. Well, you know what?
Anybody got a headlamp?
I'll keep. It might be under the table. You never know. You have one on your phone, John.
I don't know how to turn that on. That's for taking pictures in the dark.
I don't know how to do that. Gage swings that ball all the way back to Henry. Up to the midfield. Is that Nash on? Oh, and he just got a hand on it.
Nope.
You can't do that, Nash.
Almost caught it after he chested it.
Yep, that would have been cheeky. "59 yards away from goal." It's nice to have those markings on there. Drills this right to the top of the 18, and it somehow gets through. All the way back for a goal kick. Your 35th minute.
River Falls, number 10, Leo Gutierrez.
Leo stepping on for Tustin. Tustin's going to take a break. Put in a good shift that first half. Henry standing over this for the goal kick. Nash gets it. Tries to pass that back to Gage. Pushing him all the way back into pressure. Kylie gets a boot on it. Gage gets another head on it. Oh, and there's a nice pass right up to Nash. Slows it down. Oh, and Dom just... I don't think Nash knew he was coming. I think he was looking for Graydon right in the middle. And Dom just streaked right in front of him and blasted it off his shoe. Mustangs with a little bit of possession here. That middle of the field's wide open there. Switches fields. Landon stops him right there. There's a good step by Ty, but everybody had dropped back to help out. So only gets back to about midfield. Leo getting some pressure out on the top here. That ball comes right through the middle again. Easy there, Charlie.
Good step.
Gage and Nash just not quite on the same page there. Ooh, boy, that ball's getting knocked around all over, just kind of ping-ponged everywhere. Ends up in Henry's hands for a big punt. Goes towards Leo. Mustangs knock that out for a Wildcat throw-in. Is that Ty going over there to take that?
Believe so.
It's a long ways over there.
Why don't we have some binocs?
Well, not in our budget. Leo's going to get on this one. Graydon just loses the handle on it, but Landon coming around with it. Oh, and that hit a handball. There we go. See, John, I could see that, but I couldn't see a number. See a handball way across the field. This is in a good spot right here. Who do we have?
Kylie's still out there. He'll probably
Kylie's
take a
there.
fire.
All right. We're about 25 yards out from goal, and
Yeah, let her rip. Hope for a
yeah,
rebound.
you got a three-man wall there, and chips it up and over. Oh,
Great shot.
wow. It was right up in the
corner.
corner. A great job by the goalie to high point that one. That was
Definitely on frame.
It was. It was right in that top corner. Charlie pokes this one all the way back to Henry. One more touch than I would have liked. Heavy touch by Ty. Just clears it out. Let our defense reset back there. Got a couple of Mustang subs coming in right now. Good first half by your Wildcats. We only got about a minute and a half left here.
In from Menomonie, number 2, Ali Almaraz, and number 15, Levi Freeman.
Nice first half by the Wildcats, and
You guys have a game sheet over there?
I do have one. You want to see
I
it?
just want to take a peek.
I'll need it back. My trivia questions down there, so don't cheat. Here comes,
Pass.
oh, and a step over Leo. I was landing to Leo. Leo stepped over it, and that ball stayed in bounds.
1 minute.
Ty keeps that ball in play. Here comes Leo. That's going to just sneak all the way back. Goalie just blasts that one right out the sideline for a Wildcat throw in.
We're at 40 seconds left. Gotta keep moving.
That ball gets crossed. Kylie's on the backside and just goes wide. Couldn't quite get over the top of it. Comes the goal kick.
Go for it.
10 seconds.
10, 9,
Whoops. Right between Nash and Dom.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And there is your first half. Your River Falls Wildcats up 5-0 at the halftime against the Menomonie Mustangs. Did John sneak out?
I think he did.
Oh, fancy that, huh?
Surprise, surprise.
Well, you know what? He wanted to get down to that concession stand.
To go get some soup.
Yeah, what was that called?
Borscht.
Borscht? Borscht? Yeah. My wife had that. She said it was amazing. She loved it. All right. Well, I've got 2 housekeeping details to take care of tonight before we get to your trivia. We did not get to mention not our Marshfield game, but who was right before that? North. Eau Claire North game.
In River Falls.
In River Falls, we had our Garage Bikes and Brews key player of the game, our first 2-time winner this year.
Right.
Tustin Todd, congratulations to you for your prestigious bag tag swag that you get to hang proudly on your soccer bag. And thank you to the Garage Bikes and Brews for sponsoring that award. And without further ado, we also have tonight your Wildcat Trivia, sponsored by Tarnation Tavern. We thank Tarnation Tavern for giving you the opportunity to win your $10 gift card.
Right on.
Did you
Tasted already?
Did you get to go out on your date yet?
I was not invited, but she hasn't gone yet either.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
I was going to say, did Amy take that card and run?
We're just busy season. I think when the season comes,
Yes, that's
what we're
well,
just
you
saving
know,
it up for.
our 3-time winner, or whatever he is, Eric Jolowitz, is
Yep.
probably going to bring us all out
Let's hope so.
after this too.
Yeah.
So we hope that we can be a part of that. All right, there's only one way to answer this, and that's in our chat. So get your keyboard fingers all fired up. This one is a throwback, way, way back. So we already gave you some information about this. You all know our first soccer season was the 1996-1997 season. So this question goes back to that time. Your question is, who was our very first opponent in the 1996-1997 season? And if you can come up with the score from that game, you get bonus points. Pride, not prize for that bonus part.
All right.
So in the chat, if you can come up with who was our very first opponent in our inaugural 1996-1997 season. I was kind of surprised who it was when I did my deep dive. Right
off the bat, I would guess Big Rivers, but
that's
your
what
surprising.
I would have guessed that too, Mitch, but I can give that clue right now. It is not a Big Rivers opponent.
Okay.
So keep looking around the area.
Got it.
That's all we can do from that point on, right? So thank you to Tarnation Tavern. That's the Charlie Cat chicken sandwich I see in the picture there. One of these days I am going to try that. Just haven't had that opportunity. I think you and I weren't we talking about the fried bologna sandwich?
I think so. Yep.
And light on the mayo. And it's somebody else I was talking to said they would not really care for the fried bologna. They keep thinking Oscar Mayer, but it's not Oscar Mayer. Trust me. Way better than that.
Yep. As you know, Mark, we are here in Menomonie.
Yes.
What do they have here in Menomonie?
Man.
Lucettes?
Lucette?
Did they deliver? Do we know?
Oh, I don't know.
Do they deliver? They don't.
No,
Okay.
Lucettes. Wait, so John and I made our trip back from Marshfield Saturday,
Okay, you guys
and
stop by.
we had to come
Nice.
through Menomonie, which was not the fastest way,
Yep.
but we both said we just got to go and have Lucettes. That pizza is so good.
Yep.
So we stopped there and probably made everybody at our homes jealous, but whatever. It was I don't know. John will probably remember the name of it. Some honey drizzle
Oh,
kind of pizza, and
Saw
oh
that.
boy, that was delicious. So good. All right, if you're on the chat, don't forget our 1996-1997 inaugural season. Who was your Wildcats' very first opponent that
do
season?
you have some guesses coming in
I
yet?
don't have any. I've got a couple Go Cats, Go Wildcats. We love those. But if nobody gets it, I suppose we could carry this over to when's our next game? I didn't even look.
Friday and Saturday.
Oh boy, so we do have Friday is Holman. Is that what we have?
I think there's 2 games down in that area.
Yeah.
On Alaska. and
Fri-
Holman or something
John's
like that.
back. John, Friday is Holman and Saturday's on Alaska. Is that correct?
Yes.
And we will not be broadcasting down there.
Yeah, I know we can't on Alaska. I don't know about Holman.
Yep, from what the coaches have told me, doesn't sound good. I'll do a little deep dive. Did you see the schedule, John? The varsity plays at 4:45?
Looks like the varsity plays at 4. And hang on a second, I'm on it.
Varsity's at 4.
JV's after?
Yeah. Does that just seem odd to you? And I think Dylan looked it up, and Wisp Sports has the same schedule.
Okay.
So I've got the paper schedule right
I mean,
here.
that's how it is
You know,
on the team snap.
You would really want to make sure everybody's got it on the same page, because last year, wasn't there a Wausau game that was a little bit mixed matched with you guys showed up in Wausau?
They started while we were on the bus.
Yeah. It was.
What happened? Who started?
1 o'clock was
game.
supposed to be what we expected the start time was. They said no, it started at 11.
Yeah.
Oh, we missed a 1 in the.
Something.
Yeah, those
So
typos
between
happen.
now and Friday, let's just hope that confirmations
I
are.
remember because I think I was going with the daughter and my wife was going to drive over there, and I think they just got there, and Jonas was like, "Oh, we're starting right now." Tammy had just about taken off
Oh my
to
god!
drive to Wausau.
Drive there.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, we're starting the game. John, are you interested at all in the trivia question?
Super.
I knew you would be. It goes back to our 1996-1997 inaugural season.
Okay.
Who was our very first opponent? We have
First opponent.
zero chatter going on right now.
I'm gonna say
You can give a guess I already gave the clue. It is
What's the
not a Big Rivers Conference.
Well, I mean, I knew that.
Well, you are the only one that maybe knew that. Mitch was going to guess it.
I did say by the sound of your voice, I said it doesn't sound like
That's
it was.
true.
Okay, so
That's right. I'm sorry.
I did help exclude 7
Yeah.
or 8.
I mean, there's always games before the conference, so
Yeah.
That's not a very good clue, I'd say, Mark.
Well, just trying to eliminate a few teams right off the bat. And if we don't get a winner tonight, I'm thinking we might roll this into our next broadcast for a two-timer to get a $20.
Holy smokes.
Can you imagine
You
that?
could buy 12 chicken
That's
wings.
date night.
That's date night, Mitch said. Now you're talking. Now,
You even get some blue cheese with your chicken wings. That
wait
$20.
wait a minute.
I'm not broadcasting that night. I'm going to be on the chat though.
Yeah.
at halftime. Yeah.
Well, our first guess comes from none other than 3-time or 4-time or 6-time. The guy that's going to be buying us,
Well, he already Googled it.
and he's guessing Stillwater ? That doesn't seem like a real, like, really throwing it out there. Eric, I am sorry, Stillwater is not correct. But nonetheless, a great guess. You're normally 100% on your Googleizer. So
Might be a tough one to Google.
this one, I mean, I had to go to the Wayback Machine. So keep putting it in there. You can guess the entire second half.
I'm trying to think if there was any small schools that had teams before us. I'd say Baldwin.
You're going to have to go farther north.
Further north.
Isn't that a shocker? There's
Really?
another clue for everybody. So, yes, that's
Well,
what
Rice-
really threw me off.
Spooner.
John, you just won yourself a prize. How did you just pull Spooner out?
Because they've had a team
Did you answer
for a
in the
while.
chat?
Did you answer in the chat?
No.
No, but first one that writes Spooner in the chat, you can win.
Well, because Rice Lake was in our conference, so it wasn't them. So I was thinking
Right.
it's either got to be Spooner or Hayward.
Doesn't that surprise you, though? That Spooner had a team? That's what shocked
How
me.
about now? Have you hear much about them now, or are they still hosting a team?
I don't know anything about
Well,
them.
they're the railroaders.
That's true. They are, aren't they?
Working all the live long day.
I was
they
thinking
real-
more like John Henry.
Can you give us a little snippet of that?
You don't know who John Henry is?
The candy bar?
John
No.
Henry.
Yeah. The song?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Can you sing us a little?
No.
Oh. Darn it.
All right. Looks
That's-
like River Falls is going to start with the ball tonight, this afternoon,
This evening.
this evening.
One of the three.
Second
This
half.
morning. Second half.
Trying to get too specific there, Mitch.
Second period.
Second period. No, this isn't hockey. What do we have? This is not our starting lineup.
Nope.
So it looks like maybe we got Tustin, Wyatt, Andreas, and Dom right across the front line. Kylie sneaks up in there. And then it looks like Ty and Charlie right behind the front line.
No green cleats yet.
No green cleats. I have not seen those yet. That ball gets chipped up. Big high kick.
Karate chop.
Yeah, Wyatt tries to collect that rebound. And then here comes the Mustangs right around Boz. Boz playing a back line now, huh? New spot. I haven't seen him in. Ball gets switched all the way over across the field.
I'd say tonight's a good night to try it, though, if that was one of your plans.
Yeah, if you wanted to see. Might just be wanting to put some speed back there. Just to let him run. Graydon on that one. That ball gets headed straight up off the crossbar. Out for a goal kick in the opening minute.
The 41st minute.
Yes. Still, it was the opening minute, right? Henry with the goal kick.
I'll accept either one.
Thank you, John. Comes another flying kick just to stop that ball where it is. Here come the Mustangs. That was a nice little give and go. Gets chipped all the way across the other side. Dominic picks that one up.
loses it. Good hustle by the Mustangs. Turns it back inside past Will. Wyatt collects that one. Tries to go right through the legs and could not quite get there. Boz chips that one up the line. Wyatt pops it right up to Tustin. Tustin's on the run, takes it off the chest. Tap it in right there. Taps it right in. Nice finish. So that was a... Who gave that assist?
I think Wyatt.
Was that Wyatt to
there,
Tustin again?
Yeah.
For the second connection tonight, or third, I guess.
Just kind of let her fly, and Tustin outran a couple defenders.
Just got past him, didn't he? A nice finish, just tapped it in.
What did you say, 7 or 8?
Assist by number 12,
8.
Wyatt Nelson.
8
11, Tustin Todd.
at 60, if it's 60 minutes.
Boy, if they do that, we might be able to stop at Lucette's.
I was thinking this. John, I was not trying to, I didn't want to jinx anything.
True. Fair enough.
Like, we were talking Lucettes while you were gone. Did you go get yourself a bowl of soup, John?
I did not.
Okay.
Oh,
Oops.
that's a foul.
Andreas
Cheated.
just clipped the back of the Mustang's heel as he went by. Free kick here. Good header by Ty. Went up high for that one. Mustangs keep it in. Out wide. Ty's going to keep him out wide. Whew. Took a good shoulder. Nice job there. Another couple of shoulders, and Andreas just blasts it off the Mustang player. Kylie chips this one over. Tustin comes back and gets it.
Offsides.
Oh,
Oh,
he
no,
was
gave it to him.
on. He kept him.
Well,
Oh, and he goes down hard.
no.
Oh, no. Oh, boy. That was... They're calling a PK on that, huh? I thought he stepped on the ball. Oh, the ref's clearing the area. That was a pretty fortuitous call, I guess, for the Wildcats.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah, that's a tough one to take, but, I mean, the ref's not going to...
The ref saw him sweep the legs.
I guess so. He's not going to...
I've got
No matter how much you say out there right now, he's not going to change his call.
these windows in front of me have screens on them, so I couldn't see it real clearly.
All right, so we have, I believe it's...
They're talking it over.
Okay. Well, maybe they will. We'll see what happens here. I trust they'll get it right. Was a yellow card given? Wouldn't that normally be...
Well, I mean, if you're going to call that in the box,
It,
I mean, yeah.
It right was, but I don't know if one was given. But I would assume that would have been the natural progression of things. Well, looks like Wyatt is standing over this. Got a left-footed kick. And here he goes. Right, kind of down the center, didn't he? So your Wildcats, Wyatt Nelson, picks up the 7th goal of the evening.
River Falls, number 12, Wyatt Nelson.
Is that his third of the game?
Might have to give out a couple of keychains tonight. I'm liking Wyatt's right now.
Some great
I think
passes,
tonight we should give out bananas.
just so we don't
Cramp up.
get cramped up. Did you bring any? Quick
That's
trips
not-
around the corner, John.
That's not what I was thinking.
Yeah. All right, so your Wildcats take a 7-0 lead in the 44th minute.
I think if we give them bananas instead of keychains, those only last for a couple days, and we need to start prepping for
Playoffs.
Friday.
Playoffs? Wyatt brings this ball back to Boz. Boz to Charlie. Swinging it around the back line. And Will puts that one all the way back to Henry. Back outside to Boz. Another one back into Henry. Out to Graydon and all the way out to Ty. Just going to keep moving this ball around. Back to Henry. Chips it all the way up towards Dom. Ooh, off the back. Tom tries to split two Mustang players. Ooh. Wyatt just ended up on his backside there. Oh.
Hey.
Oh,
He's gonna get a
boy.
yellow card.
Yep, he's going to get a yellow card for that. Extracurriculars that are not needed.
That was incidentally on purpose.
Incidentally on purpose. Correct.
That's how I saw it.
I 100% agree with you on that one. Oops, I accidentally totally meant to try that.
Number 8, Davey Bird.
Oh, and that one goes right to the Mustang player, and Wyatt hustles back, gets a head on it. Kylie gets that one chipped right up to a Mustang player. Good step, Boz. This one is not going to make it all the way back to the keeper, but the Mustang defender just chooses to knock it out of bounds. Andreas gets the throw in. A back heel into Andreas from Wyatt. Oh, and almost a nice cross across the box. Whew. And there's a foul right there. Shove from behind. Who's going to stand over this one? Looks like Tustin coming across. Wow. Nice little spot they gave him.
Sure.
I thought it was much deeper.
Hey, at least the camera can pick it up. So.
Yes, perfect. Tustin with a left-footed chip right at the goalkeeper. He was waiting for somebody to go flashing across there, but not quite on the same page. There's Boz to chip that one away. Nice step again. Tustin's off sides. He couldn't go after that. He was still working his way back. So that ball goes out for a Mustang goal kick. We're in the 47th minute.
In for Menomonie, number 5, Ben Thompson.
Oop, there's a fake.
Faked out the camera there.
Got ya? Darn it. Oh, I thought he was going to do it again.
Not that time.
Fool me once.
Shame on you.
Ball goes back to Ty. Chips it over to Andreas. All the way to Charlie. And Graydon's going all the way back to Henry. Chips that ball to Charlie. Will gets it. Nice ball movement again. Good talking out there. I can hear the boys up here. Henry gets that one away as a Mustang went flying across. And that ball goes all the way back to the Mustang goalkeeper.
as far as Kylie. Charlie picks it up. Patiently brings it back to Graydon. Decides to go all the way back to Henry. Nice patience there. Will gets it. Charlie, Kylie, and out to Boz. Ooh, heavy ball there from... Good ball movement again. Andreas gets to an open spot. Just gets taken away. Ooh, and there come the Mustangs. Oh, and an early shot from the top of the 18, and Henry calmly just picks that one off the ground. Didn't quite get much on there, but nonetheless a shot on goal.
Oh, now Henry faked me out.
Did he? Oh, and that ball's coming all the way through. Tustin gets a little back heel on it, but just gets away from him.
I'm switching between panels, trying to see what's going on.
They just fake you out.
Yeah.
That's going out for a Mustang throw-in.
Hearing a lot of excuses, Mitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is you don't go home and watch it. So.
That's true.
Well, no, because I'm here.
Yeah. Charlie gets that one. Looks inside to
Oh,
Dom. Oh, he finds Andreas. Deflected, and it goes right to the goalkeeper. The entire Menomonie back line is begging for offsides on that, but I think Dom made a good run.
Dom was fine. It was
Yep.
Andreas that was offsides.
Was it?
Yep.
I couldn't see where he was. I got a great pillar in front of me in the center of the box.
Yep.
I mean, I wasn't even with it, but it sure looked like he was.
I trust you. There's a good ball out wide. Charlie just hustles down. Or no, that's Ty.
Ty, yeah.
Ty hustles down there.
Two cheaters with you.
Yeah, I know. Charlie's right there. I just knew he was going to get the ball. Whoops. Buzz almost shanked that one. Good job there. Swinging it around. All the way back to Henry again. There's Ty again.
10 minutes here.
Yep. If we're going to do it, right, John?
Why not?
There's a ball. Wyatt just outstretches.
Well, let's give me a corner.
Going to go out for our 5th corner kick of the evening.
Good things happen.
Yep, that's for sure.
In for River Falls, number 2, Nash Freeze, and number 18, Graydon French.
Ooh, 19, Gage Brunkhurst.
Sorry, 19?
Yep, 19. Graydon's already on the pitch.
19, Gage Brunkhurst.
There you go.
Marty's there to clean that one up.
Yep. We're here to help. There's a shot.
Oh, it's in.
Oh,
Charlie.
that just went through
Charlie,
2 or 3
Charlie,
players.
Charlie.
What an attempt. He went flying across there.
He had his foot out.
Yep.
Just didn't
Just could not
quite
connect with it.
connect.
That was a nice corner.
Any points for ending up in the goal?
Yeah, I think so. Style points. Looks cool. There's Gage. Oh, you got to go, boys. Will's there to clean that one up. Nicely done. I don't know how many times I like having Will back on that back line, but it sure is fun to see him
got wheels.
when he wants to run, right?
If he
Boy.
decides to take off.
Yep. That is a luxury back there. Nash just gets that ball. Oh, he wins it back. Just had Tustin flat-footed out there on the far side. You know, we got a couple of Mustang players. Maybe just one stepping in. Throw-in goes all the way back. Here comes Tustin's the closest Wildcat. Then they just blast it all the way across the field out of bounds.
Number 14, Aiden Wolbert. And number 19, number
We got Dom on the throw in. Wyatt splits two.
Number 11,
Ooh, gets taken down, but nothing there. Ball's back out wide to Dom. Turns the corner with it. It's just going to get pushed. Oh, he kept it in. Thought he was just going to get pushed right out of there. Good job by Charlie.
He's back at it. Can't see it.
Oh, there he goes. Dom gets that one. Oh, good job by the Mustangs. Oh, boy.
Oofda, I don't know.
It's a tough one.
He's a little
Oh, that
behind.
ball's rolling, so that's an illegal kick. Apparently, those happen.
Good recovery.
Good job trapping that one. Charlie had a heavy pass from Boz. Is still on this back line. Carries it all the way back to Henry. Still has Boz again if he wants him.
These boys are really doing great at their possessions tonight in the last few games
Ooh.
as well.
Right when you said that. I'm just
But
kidding.
Throughout the night,
Yeah.
you're seeing it though, right?
Definitely, yes. The passes have been real crisp, and the through balls have all been there. Everything's been working pretty good tonight. Boz with a little flying kick in there. Wyatt challenges that one. Goes out for a Mustang throw-in. You get a couple of Wildcats have a couple players on the line over there to sub in. Good job, Boz, stepping in there and taking that throw-in away. Whoop. Gage hits the deck.
That was a bit of a pirouette.
Ooh. And gave it right back. Tustin's got it. Just gets wiped out there, but he's going to give the call now. He was playing possession.
Yeah, he was playing advantage.
Yep.
But,
That's the word I was thinking of, John. Thank you.
I'm here for you, buddy.
So is that
Kind of-
Tustin stepping back there to take that one then? Looks like it.
Yep.
All right. Here we go, boys. Want to get home. Here it is.
No. Put that in there.
Follow it.
Oh,
Charlie with another just hustle play. Hit it.
Oh.
Who is that?
That was Nash.
Oh, and Andreas blasts one.
Coming, Boz.
There you go. Nice play, Boz. Good job. Wow. Charlie just itching to
He's
get a
there.
goal tonight, isn't he?
Charlie wants one.
And Henry puts it right into the 50-yard line. Now we got Boz, Andreas,
Leo.
and Tustin stepping off. Oh, and Kenny's stepping in. Looks like we're going to go the full.
In River Falls, number 0, Kenny Cosgrove. Number 10, Leo Gutierrez.
Still had 4 minutes.
Number
Yep.
15,
That's what I was thinking.
Number 22, Kylie Selleck.
That ball gets over the
Menomonie,
top.
Nunu Zhang, and number 9, Ryan Zook.
Kenny with some strong hands right there. Right, just immediately put into action. That stays in. Leo gets it. All the way back to Will. To Charlie. Who's this? Is
Alex.
Alex back here now? I didn't see him come in. Oh, and Charlie gets taken out from behind. Alex stepped in for Boz then. I didn't see.
Somebody needs to support this. Okay, we only got one person back. Let's just make sure.
Looks like
There we
Graydon's going to come back and take it.
There we go.
I like that better.
Yeah. You just don't want to.
Mitch gets nervous real quick, doesn't he, John?
He doesn't like that, does he?
I know. He gets really nervous real quick.
Quick one.
Yep. Gage gets that one to Will. Will steps right up. Leo battling to try to get it. The Mustangs come out with it. That gets blasted all the way back down, and Kenny's right there to pick that one up.
All right, Kenny.
Ooh, threw that one up high. Dom goes around the first player, gets it into Wyatt. Down the line for Dom. Nice give and go. You don't see Dom get outrun too often, do you?
He had the angle. Had the angle.
Took a good line on it, did the Mustangs. Out for a goal kick. We are in the 59th minute. That goes out wide in front of the Wildcat bench, and Nash is there to slow him down. And got a little too handsy. Is that Landon over there now?
Yep.
There was a little nudge in the back. I think some parents want to get going.
35 seconds. It's Tuesday night. I wouldn't mind getting home 20 minutes earlier.
Right.
Just saying.
You meant Lucettes. There you go. Ooh, Dom flicks that one right off the Menomonie kneecap. Goes all the way back to goal.
He was going for a bank pass.
Oh, yeah, bank shot. You got to call those, though. Otherwise, they don't count.
60 minutes.
61st minute, John.
I just said 60 minutes are gone. So now.
Oh,
No, the game will still
one now.
The game will still end on a.
Here comes. Oh, did that sneak in?
Yep.
That's still your game, isn't it? They don't keep playing.
No, I don't know. I don't know what the rule is anymore. Who was that?
I think that was
that
Nash.
I'm going to say Nash.
And
there it is. So, yes, you're right, Mitch. Right. Congratulations,
Hey,
Mitch.
Do I win a gift card?
Yeah, we can give it to you. I've got one in my pocket for you. So there you have it. We will let you know about Onalaska, right?
No,
Holman.
But
you're going to be available. I'm going to be available. How about you, Mitch?
No.
Okay, so it'll be a two-man show. We're going to try. I'll make the phone call just to confirm and see.
Saturday we can't.
Saturday we can't.
So
That's
Friday.
on Alaska. So possibly on Friday. Check the YouTube site, and that's where you'll find out for sure what's happening. And otherwise, your Wildcats are victorious tonight, 8-0 over your Menomonie Mustangs. Thank you all, and have a good night.